Welcome back to the channel. Today let's talk about bebop scales, and in particular bebop Ionian. And remember, just bebop Ionian is a major scale with a sharp 5 in it. And why do we add that sharp 5? Well, if we do a quick analysis of the scale, we discover it has 7 tones. The most common bebop rhythm is eighth notes, the most common rhythm probably found in traditional jazz. So if we play the scale just as a major scale, we only get 7 notes, and what happens is that the chord tones start flopping on and off the beat. For instance, if I think 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and my C, I'm thinking C major here. My C, my root is on the beat. The D is a passing tone. On beat 2, the E is on the beat. F is the passing tone. Beat 3, G is the beat. I'm all good there so far. On the and of 3, A is on the upbeat. And then on 4, B is on the downbeat, and then C, my root, is on the upbeat. Now remember, we're thinking about the B natural, even though it's in a chord. Bebop players thought C major 6 chords instead of C major 7 chords sometimes. And they would think that the major 7, while it was a chord tone, was also a dissonance as well as a leading tone to the root. So they focused on putting the 6th degree on the beat. So what we do is we add that sharp 5. That G sharp. If we add that, we then get everything to line up because we get 8 notes. So if we fill a measure up with eighth notes, all of our chord tones land on the beat and the passing tones are on the weaker beats. So I think 1 and 2 and 3. Now here's the and of 3, the G sharp. That pushes the A onto 4. It gives me my B on the and of 4, and then on the downbeat of the next measure, I'm back at the C, and then the same thing just repeats in the next octave. So let's take a look at the 4 fingerings I've got on the PDF. And remember that PDF is available right in the link below. I'm going to do a root position, which means the root 1 is in the bass. There's a first inversion shape, which 3rd, C major 7, E is the 3rd. There's a second inversion shape with the G in the bass. And then there's another one that I call the 6th inversion, which has the A in the bass. I don't call it 6th inversion because it happens to have the 6th in the bass, the lowest note, when I refer to that. What I think, and I'm not sure many people use this terminology, but it felt logical to me. If root position has the 1, first inversion has the 3rd, second inversion has the 5th, third inversion has the 7th, fourth inversion has the 9th, fifth inversion has the 11th, and sixth inversion has the 13th or 6th degree. So that's why I say 6th inversion. Okay, so let's check out the root position shape. Here's the first inversion shape. Remember, beginning on the 3rd degree, the E natural. Now the second inversion shape with the 5th in the bass, or the lowest note, the G natural. Finally, here's the 6th position with the A in the bass. That'll do it for part 1, the bebop Ionian scale. And just remember, those 4 shapes are all movable, just depending on what root you use for the chord and then the subsequent chord tones. You can move all of those shapes around. And this is the first video in a series of 4 that I'm going to cover bebop Dorian and bebop Mixolydian, as well as a brief video just to show you how to apply the scales. So stay tuned.